Alright, what's up, what's up? We're back playing some... No, I'm not a human. Actually, I just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying home? Always? Yeah, I remember. I remember. We went to the beach. That motherfucker on the ground at the beach. Yeah, we're getting ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Got the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. It's cool. Skip all this. We gotta get into the game. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly... I don't remember correctly. But we're into it. Starting from the very end. Alright. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Fine. So, let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It is said that people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling them. People from the underworld. Underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth? Or the surface, at least. Or maybe it's just because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. I don't know what you think you is, but you're not giving me the full scoop. Hold on, give me a second. Stream, I gotta do something real quick. Alright. Okay. That's the answer we give, just okay. Okay. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Alright. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Dope. Alright, we got cigarettes. I don't know what we do with that. We got what looks like a man. Could be our wife, but I think they tricked us. I don't think that's a woman. It's a bit. Night, we tired. Breaking news! At 6:20 oh my god, what the fuck was that? I had a brain aneurysm or something. At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists have predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. I wonder what happened. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Alright, what kind of bad memories we got? So this is how we save, by drinking some kombucha. What do we got going on the radio? Alright, to catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob from adjusting the value is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Hello, this is Emergency Services Dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. Okay, so we have the pale one. It's beer day, the first of the month, my favorite day of the month. Got nobody in here. What is this? Tato, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the stickers we used to whack the grass. Stickers. I can't read the sticks we used to whack the grass. Alright, which one's the kitchen? Office. Kitchen. Dude's waiting for us in here. What's that, dude? Damn, so it's all true after all. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, tell them there's somebody in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Same dog. Oh, damn, excuse me. I know, it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring some useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose what you want to test carefully, who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous training work. But don't worry about chatting with people. This won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of information than your own two eyes. Okay. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead people to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright? That's it for me. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. 106151. We'll keep in touch on phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Alright, world's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Reduces your energy to 0. Can we have some pickles? What is this thing? Okay, there was a roach in our fridge. Interesting. Alright, it said to look out the windows, so let's see. Can we look out the window? Oh, so you can't look out during the day. Very interesting. Alright, time for bed. Loneliness and isolation. The guy has a smile on his face. It's the best type of loneliness and isolation. Alright, to bed. Nope, I don't look that way anymore. Okay, well, I heard. Alright, in the distance you spy a house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Lights ablaze through the windows. It seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Okay. Check the other window. Okay, you see some teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Okay. The fuck out of my yard. That's what I'm gonna say. Alright, there's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to come out. Are you afraid of something? Are they afraid of something? Probably. The pale guy. Hi. Is Daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. Ooh, you need a dentist, dog. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of, or is there? I'll get your dad. Okay, thanks you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you have to move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Alright. Easy enough. Ooh, another knock. We don't even have any signs yet. Can I come in? Taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kick me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So, what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. If I like good food and drinks, I enjoy chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it was a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Okay, thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. A hill of beans? What does that mean? Appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. I mean, we don't know the signs yet, so might as well let everybody in unless they're, like, blatantly a visitor. Hello. Sorry to bother you. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you, maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there out there's heating up pretty bad, so you can imagine. Actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. Alright, so what will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out there, with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Ugh. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be over soon, please. I don't know. Thank you. Haha. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little bit longer. Thank God. Okay. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? What? Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point to it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see anything? Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and then bam! The shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached out of the soil. It was a visitor, crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Alright, come in. Thanks. Just be quick with the door, alright? I'm terrified these visitors might be right behind me. Okay, we already looked out there. Alright, I mean, let's go to bed. We got 3 people in, because we're a nice guy. Alright, good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels often reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suggest that it is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to, just a moment. Arsudia has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor will be able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Okay. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encounter an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Alright, buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 592-182 and your groceries will be at your door within the 1 day. 4Rest, delicious relaxation, right at your home. Okay? Good afternoon, here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tells us to expect even higher temperatures over the next coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we can expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures can also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone negatively affects your health. But to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Okay, no more TV. Alright, what's on the radio? And now for the new program. Yes, I'm human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send in your photos to us by email to yesiamhuman, humanverification.agency, and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than your eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Alright, so eyes, teeth, and fingernails. Okay, so let's check on our dudes then. Who do we got? Office. What's up, dude? Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Well, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kinda like a library, you know? But these books aren't for the reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Not one day I'm digging, then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then blam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy dead for sure. Some guy. Dead, for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Wish some visitor would just go back underground. Should we test this guy? I'm not gonna test him for now. Let's go check on everybody else. Anybody in here? Tall guys in here. Yes, there was something you wanted. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of I can't speak right now. That broke everybody's minds. Oh my god. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It's fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some drove headfirst into a bottle. But me, well, was the rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malts and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Okay, I guess we'll test you. Teeth. Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. I would assume those are not perfect white teeth. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. Okay. I don't think that guy's a visitor. Somebody in here? No. Need to check myself. So you can become a visitor too. Heh. I hope this all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb in bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing strange noise. I kind of freaked out, but decided to take a peek, quiet like, and see what was going on up there. I was able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommates lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down on the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. I need to lay down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ugh. God, I'm so nervous. Alright, so you just said you had dental work done? Yeah, you do. I'm sorry, dude. Oh my god, I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Yeah. Bye, dude. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some sort of Okay. Well, I don't know about you, bro. Your story seems kind of confuzzled. I don't like you, so. Alright, let's call the neighbor, see what he has going on. Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So you let a couple of people in, right? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we gotta go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any other questions? How many signs does it take to tell if somebody's a visitor? That's a good question. If only I knew. Nobody knows how many signs it takes for sure. I'd say it's best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. So maybe I shouldn't have shot that guy. Oops. Got any other questions? How do you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's a food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on TV or radio ads. Got any other questions? I don't think so. See what 4S got going on. Oh, would you like to place an order? Alright, so I guess we kind of need to figure out what this other stuff is, huh? So let's see. We have Inner Jacob in. No, I'm not human. What does this do? Energy drink. How do you use it? This doesn't really tell me what it does. Okay, whatever. We'll get coffee. I don't know what coffee does, but we don't got any cigs. Alright, I think that's everybody, though. What do we have in the fridge? So we have beer, but we are already at the lowest thing we can be. So we'll just go to bed, because why not? Bed, bed, bed. Oh my god, that guy's knocking hard, man. Is this our delivery? I would assume so, right? Hey, for rest delivery here. Don't think deliveries were still running. You know, I don't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging these heavy stuff around. Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept your delivery? Yeah. Here you go. Coffee 1. Have a good day. Oh, I mean, night. Still not used to that. Okay. Hold on, I gotta look outside. Okay, a man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There's a strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay, creepy dude. Oh, the bodies of the teenager are lying on the ground. Somebody killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh, the pale man went and killed the teenagers. Okay, you can see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They are playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Y'all need to go inside, dog. I don't view out this window still, right? Yeah. Hey, let's go see who's at the door. Hello? Hello? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not. But I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it just yet. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg you. I won't bother you any longer. Should we trust her? I'm gonna trust everybody. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. Oh my god, what was that knocking? Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! What's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. You fucking nuts or not? Haha. Don't be like that. You just don't get it yet. Buddy, no, brother. My mortgage ain't my problem anymore. It's like I can finally breathe. You got no idea. And what are you doing out here? So what will you do with all those bucks you saved? Oh, that sounded super sarcastic. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're not clearly happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here, after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So you gonna let me in or what? Sure. That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You got no idea what big day this is for me. Hey, friend. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I have a bunch of friends, you know. Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but got kicked out. Debt collectors. Whole thing's a mess. So you got a bunch of angry people after you? Nah, they're not after me. They're after my Nah. She was trying to protect me, never told me anything. Basically, I won't be a burden. I'll tell you everything. Just let me in, friend. Sure. Damn, friend, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I got wild-ass stories that'll blow your mind. Ha. Okay, we have so many fucking people in the house right now. Smells like somebody died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anonymous heat is continuing to rise, and the isolation of the visitors have shown no signs of slowing. As much, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Okay, specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by sending them any suspicious activities around you. To do this, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline at 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Reports say a pale maniac has been appeared on the streets of the city. That guy, that's a good looking guy right there. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all have one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer for eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of a slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that sometimes he wears the skin of a different person. Okay, so it was a guy that was outside that left window. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Don't tell him you are alone. This is all for now. Okay? Alright. Have your eyes become red? Have your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your fingernails? Okay, so red eyes. An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Oh, you can shift it. Don't let this blight take your body. Call experts immediately. 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirits, cleanse your body of pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Okay. Should we save? Nah. Okay, 2 people in here. Who died? Oh no, our big tall guy died. That's sad. Anyone in the bathroom? No. Okay, we have a few people in here, but we don't have a lot of people. We'll drink some coffee. Alright. So somebody died. I guess I'll just talk to everybody, right? Maybe that will give us a sign. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What's with your friends? Ah. We all met back in theater school. I actually majored in theater production, and let me know you right away, friend. What? I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Or theater in general, honesty. Or the I can't read, man. But nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art and you don't mind being broke your whole life, be my guest. Sure, there are a few big name companies that play the famous stages, but they're rare. Everything else is low budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper, flashier, and easier. So yeah, just one big disappointment, my friend. Who seems the most suspicious? I don't think this guy's suspicious. I think this guy's suspicious, though. We could be living so carefree right now. So, why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when I miss a payment, I get these alerts, letters, threats, and all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they even do with the roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery's a win in itself. I wouldn't relax just yet. Oh, come on. Why stress? They don't care about me anymore. Probably busy digging bunkers or something. Why would they bother seeking out some country bumpkin? Then why aren't you in your own place? That's a good question. Well, I was renting it out, still am technically, but nowadays money doesn't amount to much. So I just wandered about, break a window, grab what I need. What, you judging me? Why are you dodging the question? Yeah, look, I'm not dodging it. I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place to a family of 2, helped keep up with the mortgage payments, and well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbors called a few times, said there's banging and screaming, people going in and out. But the other hand, those neighbors are panicky old biddies, drive me nuts. Still, what if you're right? Let's shake your teeth. Come on, brush too hard, you'll wear down the enamel. Ugh. Okay, I think this guy's fine. Haha, forgot I was missing a tooth. Got a funny story behind that one. If only there was a little warmth. Why do you keep your jacket on? Yeah, there's one thing that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in this heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? Aren't you sweating under it? No. The body sweats to cool itself, but I don't think I can get any colder. My teeth? Sure, take a look. Ooh, those are perfectly white. I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes, just to feel the warmth of my own blood. And a reminder that I'm still alive. Should we kill her? What do y'all think, stream? Should we kill her? I don't know, man. She feels like a... we know somebody in here is guilty. Pull out a gun. Shut up. Kill everybody if we have to, man. Come on, FEMA. Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We're able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening protocols. Please state your questions. What should I know about the teeth sign? For accurate testing, we recommend avoid tobacco products. Smoking might affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure proper reading of the visitor's status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors or false results. Thank you, that's everything for now. Alright, let's call the psychics. Hello, please hold while we connect you with the available visitor removal specialist. Hello, how are you? What do you mean? I see, you avoided my question. It seems that the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Okay, so they avoid the question too. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries, we can work through this. Do you have a personal computer at your home? No. Okay, so all F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombucha, occasionally. Oh no, you must stop immediately. Kombucha is known as an ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely, or play over and over, changing your signs choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Alright, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your house? Yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, dead person's soul, and unfortunately specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcism for that. They'll help you. Well. Hmm? Okay. Alright, your visitor removal session is complete. Thank you for using our services. A consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought this call was free. If you watched the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call had a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? Go fuck yourselves. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Alright. Alright, let's call our neighbor, because who else do we have to call? Hello, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter's talked to me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That was the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside their homes. I had it under control. Figured if I saw that silhouette, we'll head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I'm hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I tried to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Okay. Be careful. Can we order more stuff from Forest? Okay. We can't order anything more. Can we brush our teeth? No? Okay. Alright, well I guess we can't really do anything else. We killed this chick. To bed. Ooh. Ooh, a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Okay, the charred husk of the teenager's body are laying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take those corpses away. You hate to think about what kind of disease could spread if the decaying flesh was left out to rot there. Oh, I didn't continue the conversation with a few of those guys. That was bad. You see a small group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that were sent here from the city to provide security for the female employees. You hear small fragments of information about the pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. What's up, kid? Hey, look, it's the visitor. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the crowd, yes? So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Okay. Well, bye-bye, visitor. Looky. Hey, yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie. The one with the bald dude. So, all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch. Mission is to stop the world from ending as a go. Radical, dude. Oh no, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival rule. Okay. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all this stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man. They got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Alright, well, come on, dude. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Alright, dude, you hurt my throat talking like that. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my future by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to? Open it towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me. How shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear of them now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any other insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with it, with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Okay. The cat shall enter. What the hell does that mean? Family day! Alright, everyone's still around? Yep. Alright, time to go to bed. Let's see who dies. If somebody dies. Does that mean we have somebody in the home still? Hey, nobody died. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new message to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. Who is the cat, though? I don't know, dog. We're trying to figure that out. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Okay. According to the reports, FEMA discovered this sign by observing detained visitors, noting the creature have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. Now, that's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Okay. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of the water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber Canary has become one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Bobber Canary beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available for rest food delivery. Call 592-182. Alright, FEMA, what is it? Why were they formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If the FEMA employer appeared on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Alright, that's all. What is this? Nope, I don't look that way anymore. You never look that way anymore, dog. Wait, what? How did they steal all those documents? Oh my god, damn it. Why is it going so fast? Oh my, I didn't get to read any of that. That shit was just fucking gunning across the screen. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Wishing visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? I sat down, right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I looked up and far off. I see someone standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell, glowing, almost smiling, just standing there. I damn near shit myself. I ain't gonna lie. I ran fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all the visitor mess started. Wish the visitor would just go back underground. We already did that. Let's test you, dog. Let's look at your He is a grave worker, so his hands are probably gonna be dirty. Let's look at your teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't find any bones. Oh, okay. These white ones are mine, fair and square. The shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway. But look, ta-da, they came in handy. Okay, we could be living so carefree right now. Any news about your tenants? Huh? Oh, them? I've got other fish to fry. I called the neighbors tonight. Hope you don't mind. They all said some guys from the bank showed up, asking about my payments. Good thing I don't live there. But still, what about are those bastards gonna come for me and when the sun... Okay, pause. I can't read. What? Are those bastards gonna come for me even when the sun blows up? Can you imagine? I swear. They'll start resurrecting their debtors next. Shouldn't they be saving their own asses over there? Why bother chasing us? Assholes! Anyway, I'll crash here for a bit, then maybe stay with my relatives again. The more the merrier, right? No, seriously, the fucking bastard. It's the end of the world, and here they are, for fuck's sake. God'll be their judge. Bro, I'm sorry, chat, I can't read. Nobody's in here. We already know both of those guys aren't visitors. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll burn it all down. Just kidding. Okay, theater sucks, but what about your friends? Oh, right. I never finished that story. Sorry, I jump around a bit. It's hard to focus on one thing. Anyways, our friends were all actors, producers, sound guys. Not as bad as my friend with dyslexia. Yeah, well, I'm basically that. lighting techs, that kind of crowd. We used to get wasted from day one. We used to get wasted from day one. I even rented small stages for my birthdays. 100 people would show up, and it was amazing. Imagine 100 people coming up with just to celebrate, man. Man, those were the days. But the theater world's toxic as hell. Everyone's out to undercut everyone else. No money, too much stress. Over time, those parties stopped, and I realized that most of them who came to my birthdays weren't even really friends. They were just there. They used me when it suited them or talked shit about me behind my back. But hey, don't get me wrong. I sat down, made a list, figured out who to kick to the curb. Okay, let's test you, buddy. Let's check for your teeth. Sure. I smoke sometimes. Hope I don't stink too much. Alright, your teeth are fucked up, dog. You're good. He is good. He got some fucked up teeth. Let's check ourselves out. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Stup, dude. What were you doing before the cataclysm? Ah, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging out with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummers, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in the fun town. Booyah! Alright. Well, you smoke, so we definitely can't check your eyes. Let's check your teeth. Haha, check it out. They're pretty gross. Teeth like totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? But bro, them chompers as tough as nails. Popped a bottle with them once, man. Wild. Totally almost bit my tongue off, but the beer kept flowing, bro. Come on, man. Just blaze it, you know? I'm gonna check you again. Let's do your hands. Okay. Does not look like dirt. So we're good. I feel like all of our dudes are good. Alright, let's call our neighbor. Yeah. But they definitely weren't straight and white. So I think he's good. Yeah, he definitely, hi. Hello, neighbor. Honestly, I'm shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took somebody out of my house. Why did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. Nope, sorry. I thought these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Okay, where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I already said that. Alright. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nothing acting like it's hot. It's rude, dog. They've got everything under control. But how do we even spot the signs when they're just all normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Eh? Never thought we end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask you something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Aw, poor neighbor's probably gonna die. Let's see if we can order anything. Can't order anything, of course not. See if we can talk to FEMA. Okay. Let's see what the eyes sign. For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and or caffeine containing beverages. Caffeine is known to cause both insomnia and nervousness and can lead to either bloodshot or reddened eyes. Okay. Can we talk to the psychics again? Or are they just going to say all the same stuff again? Okay. So what do we do now? Man's living in our bathroom. People overdosing on caffeine? I don't think so. I think it was just telling us that we gotta be careful. Like if people are sleep deprived, their eyes might be red, so we can't take it as a sign. I could be wrong though. Alright, I guess we go to bed. Hopefully nobody dies. Now we gotta let new people in. First things first, what's going on outside? No! Our neighbor! His house! It's on fire! Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like a fire is now blazing. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to the neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you've overcome with feelings of incomprehension and helplessness. Oof, poor dude. Calm down with that knocking, man. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding somebody's decapitated head in a helmet. The head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You are not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Okay, that's creepy as hell. Whew. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yeah, I would guess that. That seems like a good, educated guess. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Okay, are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much time. All right. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. You got a strawberry Danish, cheese Danish? Yeah, dog. Danishes are great. Right now, we'll just have to stay calm. So, what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run some tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in this area. And then we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Hey, it's the weird guy. Have a good night. Hey, they can take him. Fuck that guy. Man had like 6 teeth. The fuck? Hey, you on the other side of the door. I hear footsteps. Mind if I crash here for tonight? Why are you so cheerful? See, this guy looks like the guy on the TV. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. We keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then maybe, hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What is there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. So we let this guy in. He looks just like the guy that was on the TV. No, you should leave. It's fine, but maybe there's something I can offer you. Is there something you want? I've got kombucha. Does that interest you? I mean, he has kombucha. That helps us save. Yeah, fine, come in. I hope you remember what it was to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Kombucha helps us save, so I'm chilling. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy. Who did? visitors came to my house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our now our house is on fire. Okay, come in. Hi. Look at this creepy ass chick, man. Will you open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet, you can tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. I don't think you're human. So what? You want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide. What do you do? Well, we need the cat, right? So it said the cat needs to come inside, even though we know she's bad. Poor dancer freezing cold. So sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates colds. Alright, so people are definitely gonna die. Oh, look at this ugly ass cat, though. What the fuck? Alright. So we know someone's gonna die. I think I let 2 bad people in. Yeah. Alright, good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that they are enacting new protective measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification protocol, hairless armpits. Okay. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking civilians, or citizens, not civilians, to pair with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it is critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can hand over a visitor to the quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's it for now. Okay. I wonder if we have some of these papers. And we have 2 saves. So should we save, chat? I think so. Let's save once. Alright, what does the radio have to do? Can you slow this down? Okay, we can. Thank the Lord, man. Anxious? Have nobody to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now at 891-533 and we'll connect you with just the perfect conversation partner. Okay. Where's the kitty cat? Oh my god, what is this? The basement? What the hell? Okay, something's going on in our basement. I don't know what's going on in our basement. Who died? Alright. I don't think it really matters. Show me your teeth. I know you're bad. I don't even care. Shut up. Horrible person. Who died? Oh, don't tell me our fucking... Please let this guy be the dead one. Cool, I hated this guy. I was about to say, don't let our fucking... cool dude die. Alright, we need to talk to everybody, though. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things that we have done. As long as there's a comparison, there's humanity. You with me? Let's start with teeth. Okay, perfectly white teeth. And let's get a secondary comparison. Let's say armpits. Oh, he has hairy armpits. At 8 years old, I took 2 shots of 70s lemon extract and I liked it. And it barely did shit to me. Nice. I think I might waste my next thing on him. This guy's fine. Okay, I thought that guy was going to be a visitor. I guess not. Oh, we still need to talk to everybody. Alright, what you got going on, dude? What's the point of digging when nobody buries the dead anymore? I don't really dig. I just keep an eye out mostly. But after the mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But nope. Bones all where they should be. Corpse same, but nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe the visitors are folks who should have been buried but weren't. Okay. Interesting. Bless me. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and my dad said they were wrong, and they said, Daddy, Daddy. Okay, just rest now. The girl calls for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight for her hysterics. Okay, poor girl. Alright, dude. Sup, dude? So, what did you do for work? Work? Pfft. Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once. The main guy, straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's the real living. I guess was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude, when I got it all figured out? No use to using what already's got. Oh my god. I can't fucking read. No using what's already got is hella dumb. Like, you got a big ass gun, right? You just want to hang it on the wall. Hell nah. I'm just going with the flow, same as you. Dude, I totally just remembered. I still have one special Tootsie Roll left. Oh man, this is gonna be tubular. My bad, dude. I totally forgot to puff pass. Peace, man. Peace and love, man. Take a regular roll up. Hey, we got some cigarettes. I just want to, like, chillax for a bit, yeah? What do cigarettes do? What do cigarettes do? That's what I want to know. Okay. So it refills your energy bar, but gives you 1 less energy tomorrow. What's up, cat? Hey, kitty kitty. Look at him. It's me and my bro, kitty cat. Alright, let's call everybody. Obviously, we can't call our neighbor, but we'll try. Sanity, energy, helping guest. Yeah. But I don't think I need any more energy tonight, so I'm going to save it. Yeah, I figured. Alright, let's try FEMA again. See what they tell us about this new thing. Armpits. To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering or washing yourself. Please state your question. All right. Let's say the psychics aren't answering anymore. Let's see if we can order more stuff. Yeah, that's the kitty we were told to let in. All right, what do we want? So kombucha? No, let's get cat food. I don't know what we use cat food for, but let's get it. Hi, hello? Hello? I need to talk to somebody. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring out my heart, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular you'd like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and looked up the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and the cold gust cuts right through the bone. To the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the ninth circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad in comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this thing will be over. But I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones, and we wouldn't even know. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel, and when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day I stopped being his son. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? Hey, that was pretty cool. I didn't know that was part of the game. I played this a little while ago, but I've never experienced that. What can we do down here? Anything? I don't think we can do anything down here. No. Okay. We're gonna get some cat food tonight. What the fuck? Dude. The house looks like it's burning down. All there's fucking smoke in here. Bro said 420 blaze it and then fucking burns the house down. Alright, let's just go to bed. Do phone roulette again. Alright, let's see what's going on outside. Hey, you're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh, so very soon. Look at this. What is that little thing in the sky? Oof. You see the human skull decorating a stake, still wearing its helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably still left behind by a creepy pale visitor. The Aurora Borealis, or whatever they call it. Oh, we can't go down there. Hey, FEMA are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Okay. This is the guy delivering my cat food. Good evening. I'm with FEMA running a routine inspection of your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Okay. When will you return the person you took? Return? So our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back to the quarantine zone. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are I can't fucking read, unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh my god, he just took the girl. So hold up, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can only one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Okay? Fuck you. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. I don't see all, but I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. Okay, so he said halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. So now we just let everybody in for the next 2 days. If you can do that, my guidance will continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Okay, give me my food. Oh my god. The cosmic entity death in No Not Human is creating the Aurora in the game. Okay. Hey, Hope. I don't look too messed up to get let in. Should I be worried? No, that's a thing. There's nothing wrong with me. I was just born with bad skin, that's all. They keep treating me like I'm contagious or worse, a visitor. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. We'll see about that. Whatever you say. So you're gonna let me in? Well, he said to halt your scrutiny, so let everybody in, I guess. Oh, hey, somebody's here. Nice. I'm so wired right now, but Entra just ain't hitting like it used to. Could use a recharge. Where are you headed charged up like that? Somewhere far away. Can't stay in one place. A storm's coming, and I'm kind of curious to see how people will face it. I'll keep moving until I fry, or till the visitors gobble me up, whichever comes first. You can't outrun trouble. And you are stuck at here. You think that's what's keeping you safe? Well, yeah, you're alive, talking to me, true. But hey, I'm not dead either. Looks like we both figured out something. We should trade survival hacks, huh? And then what? Then I run. I'll keep running until I find what I'm looking for, whatever there is. But your place seems interesting, I think. Will you let me in? Sure. Ah, sweet. So you're gonna tell me what's going on around here? Deal. I'll chip in. I've got stories of my own. We'll chat. Okay. I don't know if anybody is gonna be dead now or what, but we're good. Somebody died. Yay. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe an abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the flames, visitors come to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Okay. Dark spots appearing on captured images is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Alright, each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid in search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary Aura Sense photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black splotches, you found a visitor. Now, science time. The heat won't stop. Feel the drive with Intra-Jerka. Intergica? I don't know what the fuck. You're alive. Whoa, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available. Yeah. They want to sell us stuff, man. Alright, who died? We already killed that bitch. 3 people in here. 1 person in here. I think our weed smoking friend died. Yep. Is what it is, I guess. Can we feed you now? His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You feel a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lice with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Okay. So it gives us a free life, basically. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Except back in school, they call me a leaper. And no one will play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figure once I grew up, it'll stop. And it did, mostly. Sure, people still stared at me, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all of those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse, because it's about survival. And of course, my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. I don't think we did. I think that's fine, right? I think that's fine. Let's call FEMA and ask him about it. Well, they ain't helping. Anyway, so I'm minding my own, slurping on some juicy inner juice. Man, I love this stuff. You got no idea. It's just mind-blowing. The aftertaste sticks with you all day. Too bad they don't sell it anymore. So, oh yeah, where was I? So I'm sitting there, right place is half empty, music blasting in my ears, and then I hear someone yelling, loud enough to get through my headphones, right in the middle of a real bop too. And I don't like getting distracted from my tunes, you know? Like, when you're deep in that sound and the world kind of fades out. The fuck? Alright, alright. So I yank my headphones out and see this tall-ass guy yelling at some poor sap. Don't know what they were arguing about, but he could barely string two words together, drunk as a skunk. Beanpole screams and straight up slaps the other dude. He goes down like a sack of potatoes. But Lofty ain't done yet. He climbs onto the bar, wobbling like jelly, head basically hitting the ceiling, then yells something like, "You're all scum." I knew shit was about to hit the fan, and I did not want to be there when it did, so I, scapered. Then what? Nothing. Things kind of feel off. Wherever I go, someone always kicks the hornet's nest. Feels like I should stay anywhere more a couple days, that's it. Fight, death, coffin, grave, usually that order. Hope things are different here. Okay. Well, let me test you with a photo. Is that a black spot? Do we have anybody else new in the house? I think it's just these two guys, right? So, should we test this guy again? Because if he's not a dude, then we know the other one guy is. Let's test your... armpits. Okay, I'm pretty sure the other guy needs to die. You can have a FEMA notice. This is Dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledge. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Alright, I think that's everything. Go see what's downstairs. Can we do anything down here, man? I feel like there's stuff you should be able to do down here. Maybe it takes energy and I keep wasting all my energy. Either way, let's go to bed. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's dead or alive. Tears streak, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Yeah, the cat's pretty dope. That's my kitty boy, man. Alright, the path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke drifting from the barrel. Okay, he's just killing everything, man. What the fuck was that? I thought I saw someone standing there. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems nobody's willing to let them in. Damn, city's burning. Looks like nobody else is coming tonight. Damn, that night was crazy fast. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from neighboring city. Due to the unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Alright, what are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No. This is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap hot headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, they are all just baseless theories. Studies show that the visitors is a human who have come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of the visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline at 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro, cigarettes for the real man. Disclaimer, this company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at your own risk. Now available through, yeah, we get it. Stop going fast, please. If you hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Somebody, please help. Damn. He dead as hell. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Can we do something down here with energy? Doesn't look like it. So I don't know what the fuck's going on down here. Imagine being a visitor, not knowing till it's too late, but be scared they might kill you. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to go on a killing everybody run. People pissing me off. I'm pretty sure we know this guy's a visitor. Let's talk to everybody though. Haven't been digging up any new graves, have you? Me? Hell no. I ain't stupid. Look, I've been around the dead all my life. Used to be death didn't bother me. You die, they bury you. Done deal. Now, who's left to bury you? And even if someone does, how do they know you're still buried? I saw the grave I know I filled, and it's still empty. But I buried him myself. Now I'm thinking, maybe my grave, it'll be empty too. Maybe. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Don't worry about me. I just spooked was all. Okay? Everything's gonna be okay. Have you always been like this? You know? No, not always. I used to be pretty angry. At people, at the world, at myself. I'd snap over everything. Slam doors so hard, I'd crack the frame. But at some point, I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time, I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. The moment broke something inside me. I knew I had to change or destroy everything I ever touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. Well, that's it. Run out of steam. So what's the verdict? Does this place feel safe? Imagine an ending where you're the visitor. That might be an ending, dog, because you can check yourself in the mirror, and I haven't been doing that. You give off this kind of calm domestic vibe. Maybe because you are this is literally your house. Feels like you're trying to create a safe haven or something. Not just letting everybody in and all that. But you feel it too, right? Something's off. Ha. Well, the whole world's off, but here, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to say. Whatever. Have an intro, Jacob, and forget about it. No worries. So where are you heading out? Soon, I think. I don't like staying in one place too long. You've probably noticed. And if you haven't, well, I mentioned it a few times already. I figure maybe your place would be kind of fun. But everything here screams death, you know? I don't get it, but, well, I've seen enough. I'm good. Should we... Let's test this guy again. Let's check his armpits. He has hair. Let's check your teeth then. Ugh. Well, we gave that guy a pass. I don't think he's a visitor. Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on. Anyone who doesn't look normal is fair game. And FEMA's judge, jury, and executioner makes me wonder, what if they're actually the ones behind all this? I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? Maybe you're right. Glad you agree. Visitors my ass. Sounds more like a movie plot. Maybe if they're their way of toppling the government. Fear is a vector of power, right? That's probably why they're tossing everyone who disagrees into their quarantine zones. It makes it seem like they're fighting the visitors. Even if the visitors don't exist, I still wouldn't want to end up on FEMA's radar. I can't shake the feeling that they're doing something terrible to me. I'm gonna test your eyes. Ooh, bloodshot eyes. I think you're fine, dog. I think that guy's good. Oh, so there's no ending for you being a visitor? I don't think this is going to be anything. Might take this one off because it just gets in the way, man. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Probably should have tested myself, really. Can't call our neighbor. I guess let's do phone roulette again. Oh, that's everything. Can't call anything else. Okay, I'll figure it out myself. Should we save again? I think we're gonna chill for now. I don't think we need to save. Oh, let's look at the windows. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering amongst themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But if any place left to hide from all this, any place in the world... Nah, it's cool, dog. We'll see. We're probably coming up on the end anyways. On the path sits a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you're hoping he's not the enemy. Oof. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that says, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Yo! You've been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. Among Us. Man, that's just telling me that he's... Oh my goodness. You holding up in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really, I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I've got a dope-ass way to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everybody else busy being pussies about the sun, we can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say let's roll with that and host a party to end all parties in the fucking world of Palooza, bro. Sure, come in. He told me to let everybody in until next morning, so I'm gonna let everybody in until next morning. Oh my goodness, we got Batty here. How's the new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. How you do live here after all. You look unusual. So you notice. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? Did you grow up with an abusive father? That's awful. I'm glad it's behind you. Letting go of anger is hard. Forgiveness is even harder. I felt the same, baby. We can talk about it if you want to, and if you let me in, we might even be able to deal with the pain and heal together. We'll all need some form of comfort this day. A little care, a little affection. Come on, babe. Let's escape the horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Okay. I'm about to give me some tail, dog. Hey, cough, cough. Can you let me in, pal? Who are you? Cough. I'm a fireman. I got caught out in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but cough. It was still horrible. The trees, cough, cough. They were like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. Let him in, he's always safe. I got you. A hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors come, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's cough, no one helping me now. I'll have been better off putting those fires and dying there with my buddies. I don't have so much time left anyway. Come in. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long, cough. At least I won't be able to die alone I won't have to die out here. Okay. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went and put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone else ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away and use it for something else. Okay. Nobody else is coming tonight. Let's go. And see if somebody dies, because I hope the girl ain't going. Oh, she gonna be in bed with us? Hell yeah. She our boo thing, dog. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems like one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker has any accomplices. Notably, several unidentified individuals also escaped the quarantine zones. Silence is the harbinger of death. Harbinger, not hairbringer. What am I talking about? Of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. At worst, the worst in the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for all of us, filling our ears with the endless din. Filthy things caught in the webs of wax, an infernal nest where the visitors thrive, tangled deep in a sticky substance. Kernman? I'm not gonna know what the fuck that means. Up next, special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. What's up, girl? Hey, baby, is there anything on your mind? I need to test you. Do you feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? Just take a photo. Okay, she's good. Let's check your ears. Okay, my boo thing. I ain't gonna lie. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, where others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal with surrounding areas have been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before sundering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. She triggers a bad ending eventually. I don't care, dog. She my boo thing. How do you like it in here? It's cozy. More than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you, how do you feel? Anxious. I get it. These days, making any long-term plans just feels pointless. You never know what'll get you first, the sun, the lunatics, or those visitors. But humanity already survived plenty of catastrophes. I believe we'll leave something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Somebody will find traces of us. It'll be okay, baby. Why is she calling me baby? I barely know this chick, dog. Those weren't attacked in the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Okay. So whoever attacked in the quarantine zone was not human. Okay, well, I'm not even gonna check this guy if you told me he's supposed to be human. How you feeling? Seems like it's gotten worse than I thought. Cough. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little. When you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there just dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything else to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Poor guy. What kind of bad ending does she trigger? Should I give her a paper? Tell her to get out of here? Who else was in the kitchen? Oh, okay. You a bad dude. I'm gonna keep you though and hand you a paper. I think he's the only other guy I let in. Should I get another bottle of kombucha or coffee? Child of Doom, so we have a kid? Hey. I'm alright with having a kid, man. Let's get another jar of kombucha. Fuck it. Should we save here? What do you think? We're gonna get visited by both of those same guys again tonight. We'll get this for now. We'll save. Uh-oh. The fuck is going on? Well, this doesn't seem good, but we'll... Oh. Your contributions to the emergency response efforts has been noticed. We need people like us. Join us. That's unexpected. Yeah, I know what kombucha tastes like. It's fucking gross. We understand your concerns, but there's no need to worry. We'll be paid with full benefits, of course. Now get ready. You're coming with us. Are we interested? It wasn't a suggestion. Pack your things and get in, or we'll load you into the vehicle ourselves. Your choice. You feel disoriented. Is this how FEMA usually recruits people? The big organization, you'll probably have to deal with a lot of people. There's no telling when they'll let you go home. Sounds like you'll be working long shifts. How dangerous is the job anyway? Whisking people away and hiring them on the spot. It's so strange. Is the turnover really that bad? Why else recruit so aggressively? It's not even clear what the work will be. Escorting people to the quarantine zones. And then what? You don't know what's become of your home. Nor what happened to those that lived with you. Who lived with you? You get a feeling you won't ever be going back to your old life. From the briefings, it became clear that your job wasn't designed for long-term survival in mind. Your only regret is not bringing the poster with you. So we got an ending that didn't end us in dying, so that's good, I guess. Is that the good ending or bad ending? It's just vinegar, yeah. Alright, is that the ending we want? Are we gonna get the FEMA ending? I don't think there's anything we can do because we literally just go to bed now. Bad neutral ending. Can we feed you cat food and nothing happen? Let's see. No, I don't think so. I think we're still going. Okay, so we can restart. So I don't know how many new guys it presents to us, but let's see. Now we speedrun it a little bit. Yeah, We know. Alright. We're gonna speed run it a little bit. Are you a bad guy? I don't remember. I think so. Yep. Okay, you need to help me if I don't remember correctly who's good and who's bad. I think this guy was good. So we should have 2 good guys now. Speed run. I know you're good, but let me test you. And this guy stays in the closet. Ooh, they added 12 new visitors. So, we might not be able to memorize everything. Alright, let's go ahead and call. We don't really need to call the neighbor. We already know everything about him. It's the wrong number, man. Yeah. Get 1 can of coffee. Thank you. Alright, let's go to bed. We speed running it, man. I guess we need to look out the windows and go through all the prompts, though. Ooh, I don't know this person. This is bad. Hey, old man, open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this point. Let me crash here for a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm some, what's the word? A freeloader. Shit, a total mess right now. Like hosting an A-lister and dive bar with no crowd control. What do you have on you? Nothing sketchy, just a mini amp and a couple bottles of water. I'll let you run the amp if you can actually shred. Have you found a visitor nearby? So now they're checking everybody. Cool by me, as long as nobody freaks out. Come in. You should leave. Yeah. I'm not gonna kick out String Bean because you want to come in. That's fucking dickish, man. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Do you think we can crash here for a bit? Only if there's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place to you? Honestly, your place looks much safer than any others we've seen, right, honey? I don't really know how to explain it, haha. Big house, little out of the way, no noisy neighbors, less chance some cuckoo shows up here. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe we can talk together another day, if you let us in, of course, right, darling? Oh, forgive me, I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Come on. I don't know what dude's got going on, but I'll trust him, I guess. Seems like the wife is actually part of the visitor. Oh, we know you're a cool dog. Alright, hopefully they don't kill nobody. Yeah, they always seemed sus. Hopefully they don't kill nobody. Yep, they killed somebody. It's no fun to watch this, but we speedrun and everything so we can, Who died? String Bean? Oh, it's always String Bean. String Bean's always the first one. Oh, they aren't the same every time? Damn. How can we test just her? Alright, well, either way, I think that's going to be good for now. I guess if they're not the same every time, and we didn't get, like, the death by the visitor, or the shirtless guy ending, which I didn't want to get. And I've already been streaming for like 2 hours. So I think that's going to be it for now. I have a new video up on my YouTube if anyone wants to go watch it. And I think that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and peace. Talk to you later, kid. I'll probably stream again next Sunday. So Sunday will probably be my streaming day. So peace out, dog.